Hello everybody, it's the Last Patriot again. I'm not a doctor, but I played one as a child. Today I'm going to flash back on my first rant and tell you more about being a delegate and what my little adventures were there. At that time I was riding with Sputnik in the Motorcycle Rights Association. I was the president here in Houston for 5 years. We put on a lot of miles and we did a lot of things. Well, as a delegate, you bring resolutions to your local caucus, and you try, if they pass at your local caucus, then you can take them to your state convention, and at that point they're voted on to go on from there. Well, at that point we had Democrats, Republicans, Libertarians, everyone was in the organization. Well, we all decided that one of our resolutions would be honesty in politics. So we thought, well, what a great idea. This has got to go. Everybody's going to want this. So we all go to our prospective caucuses, our local caucuses in our districts, and we all get elected delegates, and at the end of the evening, Democrat sides and Republican sides. I was on the Republican side because they still don't have a Libertarian Party, so I was in the Republican caucus. They asked for resolutions. I handed mine in. They read the resolutions. They get to my resolution. Well, they giggle a little bit and they say, boy, how about that? And I think just to pacify me, they went ahead and said, okay, well, we'll carry this through. Naive me. Well, the Democrats did the same thing. On the Democratic side, they took that resolution in. They became delegates, and they got that resolution passed in their local caucuses. Well, the time goes by, we get to our state convention, and we're all pumped up about this. Honesty in politics, boy, that's just like none of the above, you know what I mean? So we get there, and we're on the floor, and they're doing our thing, and they're reading the resolutions off. And we're going, boy, wait till they hear this. There's going to be a cheer, and it's going to be triumphant. They read our bill, Honesty in Politics. You would have thought the funniest comedian in the world was in that in the Capitol building, or no, it was in a stadium there. Everybody laughed at us, and now they laughed at us hard. Here's these bikers bigger than me, and I'm a big guy, and there's some of these guys bigger and stronger and tougher than me, and we're getting laughed at like we're idiots. Well, we all felt about that tall. So the convention went on. Of course, we got laughed at, pretty much laughed off the floor. And at the end of it, we all got together and thought, boy, who would have thought that honesty in politics would be received that way? So I guess what I'm trying to say is, here in America, honesty is not something they want from their politicians. I don't understand why. They would rather climb a tree and listen to a guy lie to them than stand on the ground and listen to the truth. And that's the way it is. We've come so far so fast that there's no turning back. I don't see it. I don't see it. Their agenda has moved so fast. Obama, I hate to say this, as a black Democrat, passed some bills that a white Republican or a Libertarian or a Democrat would have been called a racist, would have been called down. It wouldn't have stopped. It would have been on the news and everything else. What a racist president we have. And racist, that's another thing. Racism has no color. It only has leaders. We've got a lot of leaders in this country. Jesse Jackson, NAACP, AMA, KKK, all of you. You're leaders in hatred. That's all your leaders in. But anyway, getting back to the convention. See, hard for me to, pretty angry. So we got left off the floor, and we're outside after the convention all talking. Well, Sputnik, who I rode with Sputnik for 5 years, God bless him, Godspeed to him. He's passed away, but he was a mover and shaker here in Houston. And well, all over Texas, he was the man. Sputnik was the state chair for Texas Motorcycle Rights Association. He pulled us all together and said, see, Y'all did everything you were supposed to, and we lost this time. Maybe next time. Well, it's been a next time, and a next time, and a next time. And here we are. Here we still sit. With Americans rather sitting in a pile of elephant dung and listening to a lie than standing in a shower being told the truth. I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know what it's going to take to wake everyone up. I wish I had a magic word. I wish I could, something that I could say. But there's nothing. I've done it their way. We've done it their way. We've tried. With 1,000 people, when Sputnik came to Austin, they knew there was going to be at least 1,000 motorcycles behind him. This is The Last Patriot signing out. And remember, it takes one to know one. Peace, everybody.